What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be detailing my buddy's Vette, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to take you guys along and show you guys exactly how I detail the car. Sadly, I washed the Cobra, and then legit, I take it out the next day and it's raining and it says it wasn't supposed to rain, so that's fat rip. But it gives me a good opportunity to show you guys a little bit about how I wash the Cobra, but you guys have already seen that, so that's why I want to get the Vette and show you guys how I would wash another car as opposed to mine. The Vette is a Grand Sport. You guys will see it when we get here, and you know, it might hit some Mexico. That'll be a separate video, but this video is gonna be strictly on washing the car and how I detail the cars and how I've always detailed the cars. And like I said before, I did do a 3-step paint correction on the Cobra when I first got it, and it still looks really good. The only thing I've done is just clay bar and waxed it, and it still looks amazing. I could use a polish on some areas where I didn't basically get it perfect the first time, but you guys really can't tell. Silver is a really nice color, it hides everything, but we'll see you guys when the Vette gets here. As you guys can see, the Cobra got a little dirty last night. What a rip. All right, guys, so my buddy Carlos Vette pulled up the Grand Sport, right?
Yep.
What package is it again?
The collector's edition.
Okay, and this is like what number out of?
It is 393 out of 935.
Yeah, all right, so Carlo and I are gonna show you guys how we detail cars. I used to detail a little bit, he does detailing as well. And the first step you wanna do is obviously clean your wheels. That's the first step with any detail, right, pretty much?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna just put some degreaser on the wheels right now, let that sit, and then after that, we'll scrub it down. We'll show you guys as we do that. So Carlos putting degreaser on the actual rim, and this is going to be for the tires. So if you guys want to make your tire shine stick a little bit better, you want to clean your tires really good so that when they dry, the tire shine will adhere better to the actual tire. And that's what we're going to do right now. So this is a tire brush. You guys want to use this on your tires whenever you're cleaning your wheels, and you're just going to rub it down, get all the old tire shine off and grime, and then like I said, this will make the tire shine stick better when you guys are finished with the wash. So we'll do that on all fours, and after that we'll clean the actual wheel itself. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. So obviously the next step you want to do is give your car a pre-rinse. That's what we're doing right now. It'll get all the dust and dirt off, debris that you can get off as much as you can. This just avoids scratching and helps the process of actually washing the car. So we're going to rinse the whole car down, and then after that you'll do the foam, and then you'll be set. Also, people are going to give us crap for this, but some people would like to use the 2-bucket method, which works good with just washing the car without a foam gun, right, pretty much. And so basically your second bucket is the foam cannon itself, because all you're going to do is you're going to put the foam on the car, rinse it into here. If you want to be OCD about it, you could do 2 buckets, but for my application I just use 1 bucket to rinse out, and then we use the foam cannon on the car. You wipe it down, it gets dirty, wipe it off, and then repeat. And we're going to start off by foaming the whole car down. For an electric pressure washer, foam is pretty good, yeah? I put a smaller orifice in the actual canister, which makes the suds better, because if you're running with a lower pressure motor, obviously it's going to be harder to make suds, but if you make a smaller orifice inside of it, you guys can get better suds like this with an electric pressure washer. top to bottom. That's common sense though. Whenever you feel like the mitt gets dirty, you can put it back in the bucket with the grit guard, wipe it off.
Always remember to flip your mitt.
Flip the mitt, yes.
Flipping your mitt.
You got 2 clean sides, don't forget that you have one other side to be used.
Yes, sir. What I like to do is, after doing one side, I'll go and dip, get a new side, I'll start on the other side of the car to ensure that there's no debris or anything inside the mitt. And always work top to bottom.
Correct. Big facts. Some people be working from bottom to top.
Yep. When you do that, all you do is scratch your car.
Yeah.
The bottom of the car is always the dirtiest.
And
you get the top first.
yeah, gravity's just gonna pull the dirt down after that. So.
And the foam helps it pull.
Yep, exactly. It's not necessary to use the foam cannon, but I like doing it every time because it's just more fun. And you,
It's so much easier to
yeah,
just wash it.
and it guarantees that your car is that much more cleaner and taking precautions when you're doing it. This car is actually ceramic coated, right? What coating is it?
It has Ceramic Pro. So
Okay,
top of the line.
good stuff.
Sure.
The Cobra is not ceramic coated. You know, she might be getting a wrap soon. So no need for that quite yet. But we'll see in the future. And basically you just go around the whole car. This car wasn't too dirty, but yeah, it makes cleaning easier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Way easier.
Yeah, because it's like an extra layer of like clear coat almost kind of thing, right?
Yeah. It's like glass on top of it.
Yeah. And now we're gonna rinse the car off. It's very quick and simple with the foam cannon. You don't have to worry about much because all your soap's on the car. You don't need to keep going back in the bucket. Like I said, he could have dunked it in the bucket more, but there's really no need to. But we're just gonna rinse down the car, and once that's done, we'll tell you guys what we do after. One thing I do notice is that it takes a long time to get all the soap off of a car with a pressure washer. That's the only gripe I have about it, but it still works. You guys can, if you guys are really serious about it, you guys can take off the actual pressure washer or take off the hose from the pressure washer and then just use the hose to rinse off the car. It's an option. Like carbon fiber lip though. If you guys are really serious about that, you guys can, like I said, take the hose off. As you guys can hear in the background, he is drying off the car. Now, a lot of people can use chamois and towels, which I do still use, but to get the bulk of the water off, I recommend getting a leaf blower. It works really good. Gets the bulk of the water off of the car, and then once you're done with that, it's not going to get all the water off, but after that, you can go back with a towel and then dry the rest off. That's how I dry the cars. It's the most efficient way to do it, and it makes the process of drying a lot better, and it avoids scratching on the paint, and you don't have to worry about touching it as much as you would with like a chamois. So this works good at getting the bulk of the water off. So like we said, once you're done getting the bulk of the water off, you guys can go back with a chamois or whatever you like to use to dry your car with. There really is no way, as long as you're following the primary steps like washing top to bottom, making sure that the mitt doesn't have dirt in it, there's really no wrong or right way. I mean, there is a wrong or right way to wash your car, but if you're following the correct steps like we've said, then you guys are gonna have flawless results. The paint looks amazing. And you know, you guys can do this weekly or however much you feel like you want to take care of your car. I do it weekly, sometimes earlier, depends on how dirty it gets, also weather. But yeah, you're gonna go back with the chamois, and then once you're done with that, I'll show you the finishing touches that I like to do on my car, and I'm sure he does too. So yeah. But one of the last things I like to do, and any detailer should do, really, it finishes the look, is obviously get tire shine. There's a lot of stuff on the market. They have different types. They have water-based, and what's the other one? Silicone-based? Yeah. This, I don't know, this looks like a water-based, or do you know what it is?
I'm not too sure. I know that it gets done.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff is really good.
Lasts a while.
It's made by 3D Products. They have really good stuff, and it's all about preference, you know, whatever gets the job done for you guys. But like I said, whatever finishes the look. I think tire shine completely makes your car look better. The Rovos looked really good.